I'm from grassfedgirl.com, and today we're here at Walmart. We're going to shop for some awesome carnivore food and see what they have here. I'm so excited to get inside. Walmart in the meat department. I'm going to see what they have. I'm so excited to check it out. Here over at the organic section, so we have some organic beef patties. We have some ground bison. We have some ground lamb. Looks really great. We have some grass-fed beef. Also some organic grass-fed beef. So you see the difference. This is organic and this is not. And sometimes this says 100% grass-fed. I'm not seeing that. So you can definitely see the difference there. It's super lean. So we have an 80-20 grass-fed ground beef here. That looks pretty good. And we have a steak. Ooh, that's on sale. That looks pretty tasty. We got some chuck roast up here, some lamb steaks. We got these little heart-shaped ones. They look really, I love this. This cut is one of my favorites. It's super fatty. These lamb shoulder chops. I have this recipe in my book, my ebook. You can get down in the description. It's a seasoned lamb. It's a butterfly boneless. I guess it's a leg. Looks pretty tasty. Here, it's pretty pricey. Flat iron. See all that marbling in there? I could get down with this one. They look very tasty. Wagyu beef patties. You don't see this often. You don't see that at any other store. $3.50 a pound. That looks amazing. Selection here that they don't have other places. You never see this very much around here. Here's got some, make some Philly cheesesteak. Chuck steak. That would be good. They're $8.97. This is not grass fed. It looks amazing. Very tasty. And prime rib, $7.97. You see that? $73.27. It's pretty fatty. Let's see how much it is. It doesn't say. 1 pound, $3.44. So $3.44. Alaska salmon here. Looks pretty good. $13.04. So I guess it's $12.50 a pound. But that's fresh. It's always more expensive fresh. Oysters. Oysters are always really good. Another good thing to look for is the shrimp and the frozen fish. It is a great value and you can save a lot of money. Here's some wild Gulf shrimp, or you could get some wild frozen fish. So you save a lot of money when it's frozen, and I really think it tastes about the same. So wild cod, and that is $7 a pound. So that's a good option for some seafood, and you could fry it up in some butter or ghee and it would be really good. Here's all the pork. We got plenty of pork. Don't have to worry about that. Probably pretty good prices. I don't know, I don't eat a lot of pork, so but they got plenty of it. Guys, that looks pretty good. Get some organic breast. Gotta have some fat with that. Get some chicken drumsticks down here. Pretty good prices. Let's see. That's expensive, $8.49. Probably better to get your whole chicken down here. It's gonna be a better deal. $6 a pound, and that's $10.50. So that's a better deal. Chicken paws and chicken gizzards and chicken livers. I would try to buy these organic or pasture raised, but if you're not worried about that, you can get them here really cheap. You know, kind of a full cut up chicken, $6 for almost 2 pounds. There's a 3 pounds, so that's about $3 a pound. And that's 80/20. That's pretty budget. Tons of bacon. You have to be careful with sausage and turkey bacon. Sometimes it has a lot of sugar added to it, so you have to be careful. Always read your ingredients when you have sausage. So just flip it over and see what's on inside of there. Let's see. It's hard to read through here. Oh, there. Pork, water, salt, flavorings, monosodium glutamate, corn syrup solids. Yeah, I don't think you want that. Too much extra stuff in this one. And see, it has less than 1 carb, but there's 12 servings. I mean, that could be 12 carbs in this, and that's too much if you ask me, because it's just gonna have extra ingredients that you just, I mean, when the ingredients is that long, I just think it's too many. So just avoid things that are pre-packaged like this. Sam's All Natural. Let's see if we can read the back here. Beef water contains 2% or less of celery, granulated garlic, pork casing, sugar, 1 carb, 7. So this could have 7 carbs. That's kind of a lot. I think I'll put it back. To processed meat, really try and read the ingredients, because you just never know. And mainly eating fresh meat that is not processed with a bunch of ingredients is best. So just like ground beef by itself, or a cut of beef or pork or seafood that is not previously processed. Pepperoni here looks pretty good. Let's read it. Pork, sea salt, less than 2%. Sugar, natural flavoring, organic wine, lactic starter culture. So you have 1 carb in 3 slices. So 7 carbs in this whole thing. Maybe. Just depends on what you're thinking. But you gotta be careful with stuff like this. Pork and salt. So you got pork and salt. Looks pretty good. Let's see what they have. Usually I buy this one. It's the Vital Farms for $4.68. And they also have this one. That looks pretty good. Oh, the Vital Farms is $5.24. And this one is $4.68. I like this one too. That's a pretty good price. These are pasture raised and organic. That's what I like. But it's not mandatory. You can get organic. You could also just get the regular eggs. They're all here. Plenty of them. Something processed. I looked at this the other day. It has some kind of corn, something like that. Soy grits. Sorry, soy grits. Oh my goodness. Even worse. Yogurt. Got a probiotic whole milk yogurt. This is $3.88. So that is pretty good. You just gotta be careful with yogurt with the sugar, and you don't want low fat because it's gonna have too many carbs. At the sour cream now, and this one has very few ingredients. I think only milk, cream. So you wanna get one without a lot of additives, and this one's very high in fat, so that's pretty good. And it's a pretty affordable price. Price of $1.98. If you wanna get the real butter, don't get any of that margarine or anything. You gotta get it made out of an animal. See the cow? You want that. This looks fancy. Stay away from this. Don't fall for that. It's not good. I like this one too, when you want just a little bit. Be careful, you don't want this with the canola. No. So make sure you get the real deal. Lots of cheese. You want to make sure you get a block cheese, because cheese that is shredded has cellulose added, which is like a fiber, and that's gonna hurt your digestion, and it's not gonna heal up your gut, which is what we're trying to do with carnivore. So make sure and get a block cheese if you buy cheese. This one's organic. You don't have to get organic, but avoid colors and things like that. Always get the white cheese if you can. So definitely a lot of cheese choices here at Walmart. Make sure and get heavy cream. Milk has a lot of carbs. Unless you're doing raw milk for some reason, if you're gonna do dairy at all, do heavy cream or high fat cheeses. Those are gonna be your best bets on carnivore. These kinds of waters on carnivore because they are just so refreshing and they have nice bubbles. So definitely get some of these if you like them. They do have a little bit of artificial stuff, but I think if they keep you drinking water, I think the benefit is more than the negative ingredients. So this is what I like. Talking about snacks, a lot of people like pork rinds. I don't eat them, but definitely, because I think they would be addictive for me for sure. But if you are gonna get these, make sure that it just only has pork and salt, no other ingredients. You don't want to have any other additives like sugar or flavor enhancers or something like that. So just look for pork and salt only. They have this new one, it's 0 sugar beef jerky. So let's make sure about the carbs. It has 1 carb, 4.5 servings. So I guess it's kind of doing some trickery here because it's the carbs are so low that they're saying it's less than 1 carb per serving, but when you add it all up, it's 4.5. So you have to be careful. But still, this is the best option here if you're really in a pinch and in a hurry. So try that one. That it has soy and yeast extract, so those are kind of questionable. So I would really only eat this if I was in a real bind. Couldn't get anything else. Chicken broth or beef broth, but you have to be careful. These have a lot of vegetables added, and they can have weird ingredients also. So you have to be really careful about this. Yeast extract is kind of questionable. It's got sugar. So I would really try to make my own broth at home, or I have a link down below for the Kettle and Fire. That's a good brand that doesn't have any crazy stuff in it. But try to be careful with these and always read your ingredients. Canned fish. So if it has olive oil, just try to pour it off. You can find it in water. That's a good option. They have a lot of good wild seafood in cans, and that's a really affordable option and portable option. So try that next time. Coffee, it's really important to get organic coffee whenever you can. But it's allowed on carnivore. I mean, carnivore is really what you make it. So a lot of people drink it and they're okay, and they've tried to cut it out and they don't see any difference. So it's really up to you. Just make your best choice and try to get organic coffee. We're here in the salt section, and they have a lot of good salt. You want to get a sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. Something like that will set you on the right track with carnivore. A lot of different salts here. Here's some more and some other ones. Lots of choices. So fun shopping at Walmart today. I got some fun things that we don't have at the stores near my house. So I am just excited to go home and try these. Beef patties, these beef chuck riblets, and this steak that was on sale. New York strip, $5 for that. Not too bad. I'm excited to cook those in the oven. I hope this video has been really helpful. Next time you go to Walmart, you can get lots of good stuff and save money at the same time. Lots of variety for carnivore diet, and you don't have to break the bank. So please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, and let me know what you want my next video about down in the comments, or if you shop at Walmart and what you get. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching this video. I just wanted to make sure that you know about my new ebook that I wrote with my sister. It is an awesome resource for anyone doing the carnivore diet. It has 26 recipes, 2 meal plans, shopping list, tons and tons of FAQs all about how we do carnivore and our special tweaks to make it more effective. So make sure you pick up your copy. It is an ebook. You can get it anytime, download it and read it. And a lot of people told me they printed it out and they enjoy that. So if you want to get it, just get it www.carnivore30.info, and I'll put it right here so you can read it. And I hope that you enjoy it, and let me know what you think.